Hello, grasshoppers. Welcome to the Bot Signal. My name is RJ Redden, and if you don't know who I am, entrepreneurs hire me to create epic chatbot experiences because most are shouting into a black hole, or they're a carbon copy of everybody else, and they can't get traction on or offline to save their lives. Whoa! Sorry, guys. I must be pushing buttons here and just doing weird things. I'll try to stop playing with my equipment. Wonder if that could actually stop for me. No, it won't. Hold on, everybody. I am so sorry. Let me grab my sound equipment and just turn that off. Still going. Great. Hold on, guys. I need to figure this thing out. I'll be back. Okay. Wow. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'll investigate that later. Anyway, so today I have come to talk to you about information on demand. It's, as a society, we have grown past the point, well, mostly. We've grown mostly past the point of having to wait for a lot of things. Think about our entertainment and how that used to be. You know, we always were, in the olden days, waiting for things to come out, waiting for 6 o'clock tonight for the show to come out, waiting for whatever it was. Then came DVR, for those of you who remember DVR, where you could pause and rewind live TV. It was so cool. And you could also, throw the game on afterwards. You know what I mean? Like you could watch a game or, some sort of thing after it happened, as long as you avoid spoiler on the internet. And then Netflix blew it all out of the water, because now I can binge an entire season of Stranger Things mostly. And the world wasn't the same after that. The world wasn't the same after Netflix. And I think it was a revolution in technology, right? I mean, there's a reason that Blockbuster Video is no longer around. It's Netflix. And we sort of start to get used to things being online, things that are online being on demand. Our customer service, our websites have not kept up with this trend. Because our websites and our customer service are based on, here, look through a pile of things. Here, I've got a page for that. Go to the page. Great. And again, 10 years ago, that wasn't a big deal. Good morning, Lori. Lori is amazing, everyone. And if you're still wearing a bra, you just need to just text boobs to 555-888, okay? Because she's got something awesome for you. Anyway, got off track there. So here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. And while we have evolved personally way past the point where here's a pile of stuff, please look through it and see what you want to do. That's normal FAQ systems. We need to get to and normal IVR systems as well. Push the button or say the word, and eventually you might get to a human being. At one point, those systems were so cool. It was so nice. Well, for the companies anyway. I don't think that I've ever really encountered an one of those systems and thought, this is awesome. But originally, it was a step up from getting transferred from place to place, and nobody knows exactly what's going on. And so these systems were put in place to, make it faster. But here's the thing. Right now, today, we're an on-demand society. Are you an on-demand product? Are you an on-demand service? Can you answer questions, just the question they want answered? Can you do that on demand? The reason that I ask this is because, I read a lot of chatbot articles and different news pieces and things like that. I got to keep up on this stuff because it changes every day, baby, and I need to be in front of it. And today, one of the articles that I read said, when asked, and this was big customer service, or, big companies with customer service departments and things like that, when they install a 24-hour chatbot on their site, then their customer service rate, their ratings shoot through the roof. It's because somebody can get on, find out the information that they want to without all of the crush of sort through this pile of stuff. It's the difference between waking up in the morning and being able to go to your closet and just grab that shirt, rather than which pile is the clean laundry. We identify the pile, then we dig through the pile, attempting to identify our favorite shirt. That's a big difference. The information is there in both cases. But in one, I can just pick what I need. I can just call up what I need or ask for what I need. And in the other one, I'm digging through a bunch of stuff that I don't want right now. What do you want your customer service to be like? For me, I want you to be able to find any answer that you could possibly want. I do. Now we run into the second problem. I'm so close to the business that I can't always think of all of the questions that people could ask. So, of course, you can solve this with a bot. With a bot, what you can do is, with a true chat bot anyway. Oh, I don't have their little logo up today. Gosh, I started a mess this morning, people. It's because I got some new camera equipment, and yeah, now I'm like totally distracted with that. Anyway, so the second problem that people encounter when they're like, yeah, I want on demand. I want people to just type in a question and either get an answer or get an I'll get back to you within 24 or 48, depending on how you're set up. That's beautiful, but thinking up all of the questions is impossible. I'm so close to my business that I don't know. I'm so into the technology and all the kind of stuff that sometimes I forget that people don't know what a chatbot is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you're that way about your business too. What I'm talking about here, though, is you need a superpower. And the superpower is artificial intelligence. You get to think up all of the ways to ask a certain question and then come up with the answer to that certain question to feed people to. But then you get to push a button. It goes out to, we use Microsoft Lewis, and that will bring you back 1,000 questions that relate to that answer. And that's what we need. That's what we need to have on-demand service. Listen, I make my chatbots friendly. They've got personality. It's all so much fun. But here's the bottom line, and here's what we really have to accomplish. Is that bot helpful? Has it provided value to that client or that pre-client? If it has, we've made a great impression. We have said we are Johnny or Jane or anywhere in between on that spot with the answer to your question, with the right answer. Not with was this vaguely related to your question? No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Most help sections, most FAQ sections are written completely wrong and don't serve the people that we're trying to serve so badly. And what we can, when we have the setup, unless the answers change, it's set up 24/7 forever. Who wouldn't want that? So again, of course. Oh, you have. I have some input from my peeps. Uh, Lori has leggings too, for those who are interested. And Ed Weinberg, yes, you are amazing. Thank you, by the way. Ed, you wrote in and talked to me a little bit about my microphone setup, and it really helped me. It was like 20 days ago, and I needed to say thank you. So thank you, Ed. So this is the question this morning. What kind of customer service do you want to provide? What do you want to provide instantaneously? Maybe you don't want to provide everything instantaneously. Maybe you want to take all your simple questions, put all those on there for 24/7, and then teach the machine to recognize the complex questions and go, boop, boop, they need an appointment for that. Maybe that's what you want to do. But for the first time, for me, I'm able to design the conversation. I'm able to design that interaction up front before anybody hits the page. I can walk through that 10 times, 100 times if I have to, thinking about every little nook and cranny that we're going across and thinking, would somebody have a problem with that? Maybe I can address it right up front. That's the kind of customer interaction I want to have. And I know that's probably what you want to have too. It's all possible with the bots, because that's what I talk about here on this show. Tomorrow I'll be back, of course. Tomorrow I'll be back with Friday wins. I want to hear what's happening in your week. I want to hear what hurdles you have passed over, big or small, because Lori fits them all. Anyway, I want to know what hurdles. I want to know what hurdles you've gone through this week. I want to know what is happening in your world. I want to celebrate. So, you know how to get hold of me. Smoke signal, that's always an option. But you could also message me right here, message me anywhere that I am. I will catch it, and we can talk. And bring your stuff tomorrow. By the way, there's a webinar today. There's a webinar today about all of those people who want to learn how to copyright for write copy for chatbots. Whenever I say copyright, my brain goes trademark R, so I lose my place. But all of you who wish to know how to just write the copy for the bots, what I do in this webinar, and it's today at 1 o'clock Central, I go over the 4 pillars of really good chatbot writing. Both some of the things that I've learned on my own and some stuff that I've seen in some other people's writing. I've kind of distilled that all together into one little batch, and you can get all that stuff for free at 1 o'clock today. Got a link for you on that. Of course, I've got a link for you on that. It's my webinar registration chatbot, and I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw it down in this little comment area here. I feel very strongly about teaching people how to do things. I love making the chatbots for people, but I also love helping them and turning on that little light in their eyes that says, yeah, I can do this too. And you can do this too. You really can. So, my friends, I invite you to join me at 1. It's going to be a good time. And with that, I will see you all in a bot. Thanks for joining me today.